Speedo is the market leader of swimwear. It has 60% market share, which has possessed a big part of the swimming product market. Speedo was formed by Alexander McRae in 1914 after moving from his native country, Scotland, to Australia in 1910. Speedo was originally called Hosiery Manufacturers, which only manufactured underwear. The company later changed its name to McRae Knitting as it ventured into the expanding beach culture of Australia. In 1928, the company became known as Speedo after one of its employees, Captain Parsons, came up with the slogan, "Speed in your Speedos." This was after the introduction of a figure-hugging custom by the company, which allowed greater freedom of movement, hence facilitating faster swimming for swimmers who wore them. This is how the swimming business begins. To remain being the leader in competitive swimwear industry, Speedo is using two strategies. First, being technological innovation, and second, strong product representation. To be technological innovation, Speedo has developed many high-technology swimsuits, such as the collection of LZR Razor X, which has a dual fabric construction which offers higher levels of compression combined with increased freedom of movement. Being strong product representation, which means presenting a product with a convincing representative. Michael Phelps was the best representative of Speedo. The 22 Olympic medals winners was sponsored by Speedo since he was 16. When he was wearing Speedo swimsuit, he broke the world record for 39 times. In their 4-stage model, Hayes and Wheelwright categorized different types of organizations based on their attitudes towards their operations. Hayes and Wheelwright's 4-stage model is underpinned by their belief that an organization's operations can provide a source of competitive advantage. It can only do this if the operations function is managed strategically. The operations function is internally focused and reactive. They are viewed as a necessary evil. The best that the organization hopes for is that operations don't screw up. The operations function tries to be as good as the competition to achieve parity with industry norms. Such an organization is likely to benchmark its operations against its competitors and adopt best practice in its industry so that it does not hold the organization back. The operations function seeks to provide credible support for the organization's business strategy. An operations strategy will be developed which will be derived from and support the business strategy. The organization's operations are likely to be amongst the best in its industry. The operations function provides the basic of competitive advantage for the organization. By setting the standard in the industry, the operations function is likely to aim to be world-class by seeking to emulate best practice whenever it is to be found. Operations will be seen as the means of exceeding customer expectation by delighting the customer. Operations will be managed proactively to drive the business strategy of the organization. By the theory of Hayes and Wheelwright, we can see speedo is currently at the stage 4. The business strategies of speedo, which have pointed out that using the most updating technology to create swimsuits and looking for swimming champions to be the representative of the brand. Of course, it may sound like speedo is still at the stage 3, internally supportive. But by looking at the market share of speedo, they are currently holding 60% market shares, which has 35% bigger than second biggest brand of swimming product market. To remain at stage 4, speedo needs to learn how to make the most of its existing resources and power to learn how to develop new skills. Recent advances in the understanding of speedo's performance have emphasized the new importance of path dependency, the dynamic nature of the capabilities on which speedo's success ultimately depends on the role of speedo learning. Although speedo is the market leader, but they still need to learn from the success, make good use on the resources, avoiding the exceed by competitors.